section again!
Okay, we're back.
I
Right,
had
get made a
thought we
cup
were
of coffee.
through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Secrets of the restricted section. Quest completed. Ooh, I'm a level 8. Okay, I don't know what's next. Am I still in? Oh, return to Professor Fig's classroom. Okay. Well, I wasn't giving you any attention, so you're getting down. Freddy, come on. Oh, here's one of those butterfly mirrors. We need to find the butterfly that's missing.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a
Oh, I
fifth
think
year,
this is part 3.
like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will you...
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
$260 points. Wow. Okay.
Revelio.
Read mail, it says.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Quests. Owl Post. Cross button. Nat side. Lucan Brattleby. It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available. Lucan Brattleby. Nat Onai. Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk with you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle. Natty. Nat Onai. Quests. All. Live as a herbology class. I need to attend herbology class. Top cross button. Untrack quest. Try level. Inventory.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Natty just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. Touchpad button. Open. Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 2 out of 35. Field guide pages. 20 out of 150. Demi statues. 0 out of 10. Astronomy tables. 0. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 2 out of 30. Hogwarts.
How do I get
Collection
out of
chests.
this?
2 out of 35. Field guide pages. 20 out of 150. Demi statues. 0 out of 10. Astronomy tables. 0 out of 1. World map. The Highlands. Collection chests. 0 out of 116. Field guide pages. 0 out of 31. Merlin Trials. 0 out of 95. Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield is As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations.
Ravenna.
Tried telling Hecate that someone cast a mask on my assignment. She said if I didn't get it sorted, I would.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Oh, I love this! Look at that! Oh my gosh!
Professor Garlic, how wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it. I nearly went deaf.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Revelio.
Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you. And to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be, it's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you. As do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everly. Circle.
Revelio.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wigan.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Potting table. Small planter. Empty. Circle button. Back. Dittany. Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wigan Weld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Ready in 10 meters 00s. Yield 5. L3 button. Empty pot. Circle button. Back.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Revelio.
Now remember, a wand is not a trowel.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Hold L1 button and tap right stick to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Then tap L1 button to use your assigned tools. Cross button. Felix felicis, 8. Chinese chomping cabbage. Cross button, 8.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
HM. I suppose they could come in handy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Dirigible plums. Guide pages. This orange, radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary.
Revelio.
Circle Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require extra light. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Levioso. Control. Levitates objects and enemies. Useful for solving puzzles and triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Cross R2 button. Hold to assign. Accio. Force. Summons a variety of objects and enemies to close range. Confringo. Lumos. Utility. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quickly return certain damaged objects to their former states. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Back. Lumos. Utility. Allow incendio. Damage. Its range is Lumos. Utility. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quickly return.
Revelio.
Seeds take time to grow. Return to your potting table in the herbology classroom later to harvest your plants.
Sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Potting table. Small planter. Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Ready in 2 meters 12s.
Revelio. I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As MI plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new
260 points for that. All right.
damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Potting table. Small planter. Dittany. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can be grown in pots of any size. Ready in 32s. Yield 5. L3 button. Empty pot. Circle button. Back.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Revelio.
I wonder how we get into Black.
Revelio.
Greenhouse tree. Guide pages. Situated at the center of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep-reaching and convoluted as the school's dungeons.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. If I don't find a way
Muggle school is so dull compared to Hogwarts.
It was brilliant how you defeated Sallow in that duel.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Pretty sure I laid out some peanut butter. Okay, 10 more minutes. Nowhere to go.
Revelio.
Can't get in that room.
Revelio.
It's this way. Got a new scarf.
Map, Flue Flames location, challenges, collections, inventory. Gear. Level 8. Neckwear. Neckwear. Circle button. Back. Forest ivy scarf. Superb.
Wow,
Require
16.
equipped item. Forest ivy scarf. Loosened black and white pin. Forest ivy scarf. Superb. Required level 8. Offense 16. Defense. No upgrades apply. Level
Sorry.
8. Circle button. Inventory. Collections. Wand handles. Wand handles you have collected. Wand handle unknown. You have yet to discover this. Basket weave black. A stone handle with a good weight to it, carved from cool black marble. Swirl brown. An unconventional, twisted handle design in marbled brown. Tools.
Okay.
Potions and magical plants you have collected. 4 out of 10. Enemies. 3 out of 69. Pensive Sentinel. Ancient magic ensures that their weapon will. Pensive Sentry. Created to protect the secrets of ancient magic, these animated statues strike hard and fast but are vulnerable to a variety of magic. Appearances. 22 out of 97. Cosmetic alterations applied to Hogwarts Regalia gloves. A pair of gloves for top of the class scarf. A scarf featuring a house insignia. Hogwarts Regalia spectacles. A pair of spectacles. Bookish half-rim spectacles. Bookish legendary gloves. Gloves stitched with mysterious enemies. Enemy appearances. Enemies. 3 out of 69. Enemies. Appearance. Revelio pages. 12 out of 150. Field guide pages discovered with Revelio, that reveal interesting facts about the world around you. Revelio pages can be found in Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and special Highlands locations. House Elf Armor. Augury Skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix. Haunted Toilets. Hebridean Black Skeleton. This Centaur Armor. This unique set of armor was created as a misguided peace offering to a centaur leader. The gift was spurned and the messenger shot through the leg with an arrow. The armor itself, battered with hoof marks, was later recovered and refurbished. Unknown. You have yet to discover this. Keep Troll Armor. This unusual suit of armor was palmistry model. This standing model of a hand is demarcated to help students in the practice of palmistry. Depending on dirigible plums. This orange, radish-like fruit floats, greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep-reaching and dirigible plums. This orange, radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary.